Imagine a classroom where every child can learn, grow, and thrive. Over the decades, Pacific education has transformed to meet changing needs, evolving to ensure that every learner is given an opportunity to succeed. Each decade brought new priorities. In the 90s, the focus was on increasing access so every child had a place in school. The 2000s pushed for higher quality and relevance in education, ensuring students were learning skills for real-world success. The 2010s introduced innovation and inclusivity, integrating new technologies and breaking down barriers to learning. Now in the 2020s, the resilience and sustainability are key as education systems adapt to global challenges like COVID-19 and climate change. The journey continues and data will guide us forward. Reliable data is more important than ever. High-quality statistics help shape education policies, ensuring every decision is based on real needs. From tracking student performance to assessing school infrastructure, data enables Pacific leaders to make informed choices that create lasting change. SOPER 24 provides these insights to guide the future. SOPER 24, compiled by the Pacific Communities EQAP, is the third in a series of reports tracking education progress and highlighting common challenges faced by Pacific nations. This report helps policymakers, educators, and stakeholders understand where we stand and what steps need to be taken to improve education for all. SOPER 24 focuses on 4 key education areas that shape the future of education in the Pacific. Quality and relevance. Positive progress has been made towards improving the out-of-school rate for primary and secondary age children and adolescents. The finance indicators show that there has been a reduction in the percentage of national government budget allocated to education since the beginning of the PECRAF implementation. Learning pathways. Progress has been made towards increasing the overall percentage of young children enrolled in early childhood education, but fewer children aged 1 year prior to primary age were enrolled. For secondary education, there has been no progress in increasing the enrollment of students at lower secondary level, and at upper secondary level, there was a declining trend. Student outcomes. There has been progress in the completion of education at all levels. More students are finishing primary, lower secondary, and upper secondary education compared to SOPER 22. However, there has been no improvement in the number of students reaching the final year of primary school. On the other hand, more students are now reaching the last year of the lower secondary education. Recent regional assessments show a positive trend in literacy, with more primary students meeting minimum proficiency levels. However, numeracy proficiency has declined compared to previous PILNA cycles. And the teaching profession. There has been progress in increasing the percentage of trained teachers teaching in both primary and secondary school. SOPER 24 links the PECRAF's 4 policy areas with the Global Sustainable Development Goals (SDG 4) indicators. Globally, 9 benchmark targets are set for 2030. Additionally, 4 extra indicators focus on the Asia-Pacific region, including tertiary gross enrollment rate, youth participation in TVET, participation in formal and informal education and training, proportion of tertiary graduates in STEM fields. Key information under these indicators include free and compulsory education. Among 15 countries and territories in the region, 6 have legally guaranteed at least 9 years of both free and compulsory education in their national policies. 60% have legal framework ensuring at least 9 years of compulsory education, requiring students to attend school for a set period. 40% guarantee at least 9 years of free basic education, ensuring financial barriers do not prevent access. While some countries meet both criteria, others guarantee only one. Notably, all countries in Micronesia and Polynesia have committed to at least one of these standards for a minimum of 8 years, reflecting ongoing efforts to expand access to education across the region. While more primary-age children are in school, progress for lower secondary students has stalled. Early childhood education enrollment has increased, but participation just before primary school remains low. These trends highlight the need for stronger policies and targeted interventions to support students at every stage of their learning journey. More students are meeting literacy standards, demonstrating steady progress in reading and comprehension. However, fewer students are proficient in numeracy, with declining trends in maths performance over recent years. While school completion rates have improved at all levels, challenges remain in ensuring students successfully reach the final year of primary education. Strengthening foundational numeracy skills and providing targeted support will be key to addressing these gaps. School infrastructure varies across the Pacific. While some countries have made progress, others still struggle with access to basic electricity, clean water, and sanitation, critical elements for student success. Without proper facilities, learning is disrupted and students' well-being is affected. Additionally, inclusive education for students with disabilities is improving, but more investment is needed to ensure every child, regardless of ability, has access to quality education. SOPER 24 aligns with SDG 4 targets, tracking progress towards ensuring free, quality education for all by 2030. Across the Pacific, 73% of target shows improvement, with notable strides in access, equity, and quality of education. SOPER 24 raises key questions. How can we improve education access and quality? How can Pacific countries support each other? Are we on track to meet 2030 goals? With continued effort and collaboration, we can build a future where every learner has the opportunity to succeed.